Hey fanboys, hey fangirls, Carnell Holley here. And I am on location at MoMoCon in the media room. And my special guest that she so graciously allowed me to interview her. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, I go by Nurse J Becky on social media.
Nurse.
Yes.
So first off, cosplay. So
Yes.
I know Demon Slayer. Love it, love it.
Thank you.
So for those that or I think we're in the dub. I'm a dub guy.
Okay.
So I don't think we're at this particular character at the moment. Who are you cosplaying as?
So I am Doma. I am number two ranking demon in the upper demons, upper moons. Yes.
And this is day two of MoMoCon. So as far as your interactions here, is this your first time being at MoMoCon?
Yeah, this is my first MoMoCon.
Okay, all
Yes.
right, all right. So how are you enjoying yourself?
Got here kind of late due to some vehicle difficulties, but we're here. So far I've enjoyed it so far. I know that I'll be able to experience it more tomorrow on day three. I didn't make it to day one, but tomorrow I plan on being Reptalia from Rising of the Shield Hero.
Ooh.
Yes. So we're gonna be here a little bit earlier tomorrow via Uber instead of my car. And yeah, so it's been good so far. Yes.
Okay, so all right, so I take it you're a fan of the Rise of the Shield Hero.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I am a fan too. I what is your opinion of season two?
Okay, so season two, I was very much so looking forward to, but I really do feel like it was rushed.
Mhm.
I feel like they should have took their time with season two, and they took their lure away of like the underdogs, because not for me was fighting against all odds. He was fighting against everybody, but I feel like in season two, he was definitely like more accepted by everybody, and even the one lady, I forget her name, who was the tortoise spirit, who
Okay.
I'm not trying to like
Ooh, what
give
many
me spoilers.
spoilers? Right, right, right.
I'm trying to give me spoilers, but you know, even that whole situation, it was different for me. But I really do feel like it was rushed. I feel like they should have been more character development with some of the new characters that were introduced to the new
Right.
season, especially the main antagonist of season two. It was kind of like iffy, like figuring out like who he is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't super happy. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of action, but as far as the storyline goes, I feel like they should have took their time and really evolved it instead of rushed it how they did.
Okay, because I knew it was just
I thought it was
just
just me.
like no, I like season one was on point,
Oh,
and I love the isekai,
yes.
but this season two was just like I waited for this.
Look. I felt the same way. I said I waited so long for this season,
Right, right.
and this is what I was not happy.
I
I
no
was not happy.
no.
But Reptalia, she did her thing. She did her thing. She leveled up,
Mm.
and maybe y'all cosplay in her new look. As the guardian of, because she's the shrine guard, the shrine goddess. You know, but I don't know. I just hope that the next season actually like delivers what it should.
Wait, so there's gonna be a season three?
That's what I read somewhere.
Okay, I didn't
But
get that.
but not like anytime soon though.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
anytime soon.
Please go back to the drawing board and make.
Yeah. They need to go back to the drawing board and actually like yeah,
'Cause I
maybe
thought it was done, but
yeah, no. I thought maybe if I rewatched it,
mhm.
I have a different feeling, but no.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm disappointed. You okay? But back to you.
Yeah.
So as far as your so you're a cosplayer
Yes.
as well as a nurse,
Yes.
and because you're naming the three, so and mom as well.
Well, no, model.
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 Okay.
The only I've been a mother to many people. I do not have my own children.
Okay. I was across the room and I was
Yeah.
like you were rattling them off and I'm like model, model,
Yes.
model. I mean she's like
I co-parent a dog with my
You got a
sister,
fur baby.
a fur baby. I had a fur baby of my own at one point, but I was allergic, so I had to give her back to the breeder.
Right.
But yeah, I'm technically a fur mom, but not a
Mm.
mother of like human children.
Okay. No doubt. No doubt. Just okay. So, what got you into cosplay?
Well, I've always loved dressing up, like playing dress up as a young girl, and she didn't know about cosplay until 2016. At the time, I was living in San Diego, and I heard about Anime Expo, and I had no idea about anime conventions, anything like that. Like, I just read manga and watch anime. That's I'm like, oh, this is I have to go. So my friend at the time, he made me a Sailor Jupiter costume. Yeah, Sailor Jupiter.
Favorite color too. There's a
Listen,
Katie cosplays who's like I would say our regional Atlanta's own Sailor Jupiter, and I'm just like I try not to play favorites, but Sailor Jupiter's my favorite. Green's my favorite color. And it's like and then you have this Sailor Jupiter costume as well. You revamped it or
well, so I actually recently paid for a commission. Yes, yes. I paid for a commission to get a new costume made because I kind of, I like gain weight, whatever.
hmm.
But the person's overseas and it's been frustrating. So hopefully, when I reach back out to them, they'll give me updates on my costume, but it's in the works.
Okay, I look forward to it.
Yes,
I
but
mean, I'm pretty sure
oh yeah, yes. But I was Sailor Jupiter for that con, and at that time, I just wore my natural hair. I wasn't into the wigs and everything,
okay.
and I have lots. And I had heard stories of like black cosplayers having issues with like being called names or just like being like greeted with negativity from people. But like I received nothing but positive compliments and everything from people like
Mm,
at Anime Expo like on Facebook, on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh.
right.
And that's my first time cosplaying.
Nice.
And so I was like, this is a lot of fun. I met a lot of influencers at that time who I had no idea about. And that was my first time like actually branching out and being social with other cosplay influencers or
It's a
just anime.
community.
Yeah, just the community in general, because I had no idea. Like I was a total loner. So ever since then, I was like, okay, I'm going to start doing this more. So, life was life, and from like 2017 to 2018. And in 2019, I got back into cosplay and modeling and everything. And I went to Anime Expo again.
In California.
Yes, in LA. And I cosplayed as Cammy from My Hero Academia.
Oh wait. There's a cami in my. I'm only thought of
She's
Street
from one of
Fighter.
the rival schools. And she wears like this all black jumpsuit. She got a little boob showing or whatever.
Right, with the
There's a
hat.
hat. Yeah.
Right,
She's like a shapeshifter.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her, Midnight from My Hero Academia and Tsunade. And when I was Tsunade, oh my gosh, like everybody kept stopping me, and it got to a point where my friend had to pull me aside into a corner where nobody could like bother me anymore because it was a plethora of people like lined up for pictures and everything. Yeah, and it was kind of overwhelming for me because that was the first time that like that really happened.
Right.
But yeah, so
So
that was
you expect it now.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're
Even
used to it. It's like
yeah, even though today, like as Doma, people were like looking and like I like hit them, oh man, dope costume a lot. But people like kind of intimidated, especially when I had the fangs in, they fell out.
and eyes. It's
Yeah,
like
and the contacts. But like I don't know, like I think people were kind of like intimidated to like approach like pictures, but some did. So
there's I kid you not. Like the the introverted me when I'm not having to turn it on to be the extrovert. I'm just like, oh, can I get a picture? Thanks. And they're usually really receptive because it's not like you gotta get that picture. So I appreciate the picture earlier. So
thanks for asking. Like I don't mind taking pictures. So
and it's how you ask. You know what I'm saying? Don't be entitled. Don't be entitled.
yes, like it's in how you ask, and also too, like I understand that people want certain poses and things like that, But please be very considerate of cosplayers and knowing that we can be hot, we can be tired, our feet could be hurting, and we may not want to do 1,000 poses, because some people are kind of like rude and they're like really pushy. So just understanding, like we don't mind taking pictures, but just be very mindful of how we might be in that moment in time. And we also may need to go somewhere, and we're actually taking that quick, like 30 seconds to take that time for a picture with you. So just be kind, show grace, and just be mindful of how you approach. That's it. That's it.
It's too easy. It's too easy. Just you get caught up in the moment. It's like what? Finally, and then and then you like might have had 1,000 before you. It was just like
Yeah.
just the time that you came. It's just like nothing. Needless to say, take it with a grain of salt.
Yes.
And as far as the outside of the fandom, so you're a nurse, and what got you in the wanting to do this?
Well, I've always known since I was like young, like what my life's purpose is. I'm a healer,
Mm.
and so I went to be yes, like Tsunade. I'm a medical ninja, and she's my favorite, by the way.
Mm.
But from Naruto,
Mm.
and so I wanted to be a doctor, and I actually didn't know what a nurse was. I really did not know what a nursing was until I personally had to be a patient in the hospital. This was like when I was like 16. And, the doctor came in and they did their little assessment and they did their diagnosis. I'm like, where you going? And then this guy walks in, he's like, I'm so and so. I'm going to be your nurse. And I'm like, what's a nurse? And so after that experience, I like, cause I really liked how compassionate they were and how he like cared for me. And so I said, let me look this up. So I like Googled about nurses, and then luckily at my church there were a few nurses who were in the youth ministry, and so they took me under their mentorship, and yeah, I just focused on going to nursing school in high school. Went to the school straight out of high school, became a nurse, and started working in the field right after undergrad, and I've been doing it for 13 years now.
So, LPN or RN?
RN with my bachelor's.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You went to school in LA?
No, so I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Yes.
Chi-town.
Yeah, Chi-town. Always rapping. And I actually went to school in Central Illinois. And for folks who don't know, Illinois is country. Outside of Chicago, Illinois is country. So I went to school in Bloomington, Illinois, which is not the most friendly for our complexion. So for me, nursing school was like a culture shock because I was used to going to schools with multicultural, like multicultural.
Right.
But it was mainly I had a very difficult time just in school period. Not with the content, but more so just people were like talking to me.
Right.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
people didn't want to talk to me. They didn't want to interact with me. I only had two friends in my nursing program, and I was the only black girl in my program. So that was rough. It was a different experience, but
Right.
I made it
Pull through. Right.
I
Right.
made it through, and I've been working ever since then. Critical care is my primary specialty, adult critical care, but I just recently switched to pediatrics. So that's the kiddos.
Okay. Right.
So
Right.
I
Right.
never thought that I would work with kids.
Got the whole mom thing in mind. Okay. So okay. See, I mean, maternal. Yeah.
Turn.
Okay.
I mean, people say that I'm like a mama bear, so I'm very very maternal.
Right.
So
So don't push it.
don't.
Like protect her cubs.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen Cocaine Bear.
Oh,
That was wild.
I'm very much so a mama bear.
Mm,
Like
mm.
people who I hold near and dear to me, don't mess with them. Like leave them alone. I'm kind of fiery from time to time. Maybe it's Scorpio in me, but I'm very nice. I'm very approachable. I'm not disagreeable whatsoever. I'm pretty rational.
Well, rational's good.
Yes.
Rational's good. I mean, some is like, like, are you? I don't think that. But man, that's awesome. That and you got me thinking about Tsunade, and I could see it. I could see it. Is it the same hairstyle with or different?
She has blonde hair. Yes. I'm actually going to cosplay as Sonata on Sunday.
Okay. I might not be here Sunday. Good times. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
Appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
But how would the fans and new fans reach you?
Yes, so you can reach me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Nurse J Becky. Don't forget the J, because if you look up a Nurse Becky, you ain't gonna see me. You're gonna see somebody else, and that's fine. But make sure you
At
search Nurse J Becky. And my Abby is like this cute little it's me but in a pink outfit with a teddy bear. Because I love plushies, yes.
is that Nurse Joy?
I actually did cosplay Nurse Joy at BlurCon in
Stuff.
2021.
Good stuff.
Yes, yes. And I'm on Snapchat as well. Nurse J Becky 1. Gotta put the one. But that's where you can find me on all socials. Nurse J Becky, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are my main socials that I'm on most of the time. Yes. And I have a website, www.nursejbecky.com. You can find more exclusive content of me there, to links to other sites and things like that.